Hi there, everybody. It is new you. It's been a little while since I've made a video, and I thought I'd jump on here while I have a few minutes to talk. I did get a couple emails. Thank you guys for reaching out. There are so many different cults I know that exist out there, and a lot of people are curious to know what cult I left. And I am I am I want to tell you, and I'm going to tell you by the end of this video, but I don't want anybody to think that just because you name one religion or cult or sect that that it's the only one that's causing damage in people's lives. I talk about my experiences in the religion, not to put anyone down or talk badly about anybody else and what they believe. These are just about my experiences, and I'm not bashing anybody or anything. Again, just my experiences, which I feel we all have the right to do. We all have the right to share the things we've gone through and help others if we choose to. And my purpose is to really just talk about it and hopefully create a dialogue from all survivors, not just the religion that I left recently, but anybody who has fell victim to a cult, or as my family was targeted by this cult. It's a broad thing. It's not just one religion or one cult or sect, like I said. So I really want everyone to be able to, sort of connect together on this and not just listen to focus on what I've been I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want everybody to just focus on one religion or one cult. If you consider yourself a survivor, that is what is most important. And so, again, hopefully we can connect or relate in some way, even if you were not involved in the religion that I had left. So, speaking of the religion that I was in that I recently left are the Jehovah's Witnesses, and also known as JWs, JDubs. I left, and it wasn't something that happened overnight. Obviously, there were a lot of things as I was growing up that I noticed that just wasn't right around me, and I'd always had very bad feelings about the things that were going on around me, the people that I knew, the things that were happening to me as an abuse survivor, an adult now. It's taken many years to recover from the abuse that me and my family suffered due to being part of this religion. And I know that people out there all have different experiences. Again, this is just about me sharing my experiences. And if you wish to, please, down below in the comments, let me know, or you can email me. You can reach me through Google, send me a message, and we can open up a dialogue. You don't have to be an ex-Jehovah's Witness to listen to these videos or to connect with me. I think it's about a community for healing. And I know that there's a great community out there. Mike and Kim, love those guys. Eric, and there's JW Struggle, also Son of Thunder. These are people who helped me when I was feeling like this little birdie out on the branch. And I still kind of feel that way, but these are people who bravely opened up and they talked about their experiences, and they have different views and beliefs, but they all experienced the shunning and the lack of love that is within this organization. And I'll talk more about that in other videos, because again, this didn't happen overnight. It happened over years since I was a kid, and the more and more I saw things, the more and more I experienced things that just weren't right, the more and more I just became afraid. And then I let fear go once I started to seek truth and educate myself and seek knowledge and connect to others who were like me. And I started to feel less alone. I'm still newly out again, but I mean physically newly out, where I'm not attending meetings or going out in the field service with them or anything. I'm not active in that sense. I am actually disassociated. I was not disfellowshipped, which is a term they use for people that they begin to shun. They sort of kick out of the congregation, you could say. These people are allowed to attend meetings and are encouraged to do personal study and reconcile their own relationship with the God of that religion. And then they have a body of elders who make a decision on whether they can come back or not, if they've been, I guess, diligent enough in regaining their spirituality. Because, you know, three men in a congregation can read your heart, right? No, I don't think so. So a lot of that are things that really bothered me. Because I've had friends who were disfellowshipped, aka shunned, and things did not end well for them. I've lost 5 friends to suicide total, and two out of the 5 were Jehovah's Witnesses who were disfellowshipped and being shunned by their family and their friends, people they've known their whole lives, and they had struggled with just these inner demons and being told that they're not good enough and nobody's talking to them or even looking at them or acknowledging them. It can be very scary and very lonely. As a disassociated person, you're kind of treated the same way, especially when you put it out there that you have disassociated. They see it sort of as worse because you make the choice to actually leave, and you're not being kicked out for anything, any gross immoral sin or anything that they consider, against their rules, like not believing anymore and trying to teach and help others who are in the organization, try to help them see the truth. They call themselves the truth, but that is a whole different story. I've learned that they're the lie. And, well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there, but I want to talk about how I was targeted now that we know, that I was a part of the Jehovah's Witnesses and I left on my own accord. I disassociated myself recently. And in my next video, I will talk about targeting and how my family was targeted, because it's a big part of why I woke up, why I began to see the light and began to sort of fade myself away from this organization. All right, so this is new you, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope that everyone's well. Take care.